Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK Journey video. In this video I wanted to have a discussion about the season resonance level and the baseline levels applied to the Dream Realm and the Supreme Arena. Because it's kind of interesting and it's useful to know as well, because this will help us decide whether it makes sense to really be pushing your levels to the maximum, like for example doing all of your instant AFK attempts, even the paid ones, every day. That's what I always recommended up until this point, because like the value you get from leveling up is too great to not use all of your diamonds, to use all of your instant AFK attempts. But things become strange when you get to the higher levels of the season resonance. Number one thing I want to talk about is your hero stats.
What's up?
In the earlier stages, I don't know when it ended, but probably up until the 400s, you were gaining 10 to 15% attack and HP and your defenses stats each time you leveled up 10 levels. This was also previously before the new season. But now, if you take a look at the stats you're gaining, right now Merrily is at 550. And by the way, you don't get any offensive or defensive stats for level ups, at least not anymore. I don't know if you ever did, but it's just the base stats which are changing, the HP attack and phys and magical defense. So just take a look. Her HP is 1706, 199 attack, and then physical and magical defense you can look at, but I can't remember all of those numbers right now, so we'll just swap her to 560. So a 10 level increase.
What's up?
And take a look at her stats again. And so her HP has gone up by around 45 or maybe a bit more, 45 million, and the HP attack has gone up by 6 million. Started at 199, went up by 6. It's about a 3% increase in attack, and HP is around about a 3% or like even a bit less than 3% increase, right? Even if it was 50. Okay, around about 3% increase in HP as well. So these are very minimal increases, to be honest, because usually like now it's going to take if 3%, 3%, 3%, basically every 30 levels is going to give you the value of a 10 level increase in the earlier game or in the earlier stages. And that comes with problems because now usually what would happen is you would push up 10 levels higher, sometimes even 20 levels higher. You'd go back to the AFK stages and you would just wipe the floor with any map and just auto battle like 10, 15 floors. But now you can't do that. Even when you level up 20, 30 levels, sometimes you're still stuck. Because even when you take a look at the copy formation, the weakest formation is quite a few levels lower. But because the stat difference between these levels is not even that high, you still can have difficulty clearing. And also another issue with the AFK stages, in the higher stages, everyone is using Smokey to clear. And the problem with Smokey is that if you can't get Smokey hitting everyone on the enemy team with his ultimate, like if one enemy is out in the rim, then you're not able to kill that final enemy because your whole team is about killing through Smokey. And you kind of have to do that at the higher floors because they have so much health. But then you just can't kill that hero. You have to keep reattempting. And anyway, waiting until Smokey's enhanced blue aura is towards the end of the fight anyway. So it's really just a long and grueling process to push AFK stages right now. But then I was like, what is even the point of pushing AFK stages anymore? We've unlocked all of the content. After you get to 1000, you unlock all of the Dura's trials. Then from that point on, like, yeah, you do get the essence each 5 levels, and you also get some bonus essence you're earning per day. But if the value of leveling up your resonating level is not that much anymore, then what is the big idea behind really hardcore trying to push this? So that's really what I've been considering the past couple of days. Now, the higher level will help you in the season tower, the legend trial, as well as AFK stages like we mentioned. And so eventually you will need to level up, but because these modes are going to be available until the end of the season, gradually we should be able to reach the level required to clear all of this content. There's not really any rush to try and immediately try to clear as much of the floor as we can right now. You do get the artifact shards, but like we mentioned, the bonuses you get for leveling up artifacts past level plus 20 is so minimal. It's like not even the main stat of the artifact, and if very minor bonuses boost to the non-main stats, no even change in the skill description or any change. So yeah, I mean, and you're not getting any more temporal essence from the higher floors after floor 95, you're just getting the artifact shards. So is there really a big need to try and hardcore push that, or even hardcore push the AFK stages? I can't see any real reason to be doing that. Especially because now of the baseline levels of Dream Realm and Supreme Arena. This is the most important thing about why I think pushing levels is not important. If they, for example, did not have this really hardcore cap at around about level 560, then I would think probably you just want to keep pushing indefinitely as high as you can. But because Dream Realm levels are going to be really less effective after 500, like they mentioned here, from 500 to 550, each 10 levels will only give you 2 levels on your heroes for in the Dream Realm, getting up to 510 maximum, and then 560 will then give you a bonus 1 level, and after 560, you will be gaining very minor rewards. It's kind of like, from what I've seen or what it looks like, every 20 levels after 560, you will get 1 level in the Dream Realm, and same for the Supreme Arena, I'm assuming will happen. So yeah, after 560, it's basically almost meaningless to have higher levels, or like you would have to push 200 levels of Season Resonance to get 10 levels in the Dream Realm or Supreme Arena after 560. So this is just a video that if, for example, you are not at level 560 yet, by all means, use every instant AFK attempt, push as hard as you can the AFK stages. That is the most important thing for you, because 560 is that important thing. The faster you get there, the more competitive you can be in Supreme Arena, which is really important, and also the more competitive you can be in Dream Realm. But then after 560, because I'm approaching that, I have one hero at 560, and by tomorrow probably close to getting all to 560, then what do I do? Do I keep using all of my diamonds for instant AFK attempts? Do I try to like really, with a lot of effort, push through the AFK stages, or just let it sit and like come back in maybe 40-50 levels time and try to clear it with a more nuking type team instead of the smoky team? I don't know. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about in this video, and I think it is overall a really good thing. But it just feels strange. We're like kind of confused about what is now the best move and what should we be doing in the future because of this cap. So the Supreme Arena, I am really happy about this, because I don't know if I'm remembering correctly or wrongly, but for some reason at the beginning of the new season, I thought that it said for season levels beyond 760. I thought at some point it said that, and I was like, what? Are we even gonna make it to 760? But either way, maybe I'm remembering incorrectly and I thought 560 was so high that it in my mind was like 760. But this is a really good thing to be 560. It means that once you get here, you are going to be very competitive with other people, because like we mentioned, to get even 1 level, if it's going to be the same as the Dream Realm, you're going to need 20 levels above 560 to get 1 level. And your major stat bonus comes from the first level, so like 561, which will happen at 580. And then after that, you have to get to 780 to get another 10 levels up to 571. So yeah, I mean, after you get to 560 or even 580, you can pretty much sit back and probably, I don't know, I'm probably still gonna keep leveling up, because we don't know if new content comes out in the season where your season resonance level is important. Then maybe, but I suspect there won't be. And even if there is, I think there would be a similar cap to this to make it more fair to other players. But yeah, I'm a little bit uncertain about what to do for the future, and you guys can leave your thoughts and your ideas in the comment section. But definitely up until you get to 560 and probably even 580, just push as hard as you can for your levels. Use all of your instant AFK attempts daily, push the AFK stages, but then after that, you don't have to go and like really, and if I would have known this, probably once I reached 1000 AFK stage, I would have sat there and not like really tried to push myself every day to spend like half an hour pushing through AFK stages, because in the end, like, you are going to make it to 560 and then it's kind of equalized, and then those extra levels don't make much of a difference anymore. But that's pretty much it for this video. You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I don't think there's anything else I have to talk about. Yeah, I like the future update, the future content, which is really exciting, is the guild mode and then the cooperative PvP. But I do suspect that any PvP would also have the same restrictions as Supreme Arena, being 560 being the maximum. And the guild content, we have no idea what that even is. And battle drills, like for example, it's not dependent on your season resonance level. It's instead dependent on your whatever round of the battle drills it is, like whichever attempt it is. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, because we upload daily AFK Journey videos and updates, and sometimes even discussions like this. Although I haven't done one of these before, like just a plain out discussion. But I thought this was important, and at least something that to keep in your mind and give you encouragement that 560 is going to be almost a great equalizer. And then you can be more competitive in even the Supreme Arena. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching.